Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I'll get the mouse pointer off the screen now. Does this bother you? Does this bother you? Is this bothering you? It's bothering me a little bit. There it goes. Probably won't be the Lost. Could be Azazel, and it's not Azazel, it's Eve. We haven't had an Eve run in forever. Equal parts scared and excited to hopefully continue our streak. I believe if we win, it would become our second best streak ever. Hey, Cobalt got a 250 streak. Well, look. Cobalt, most people don't know this. I'm going to put him on blast right here. In late 2011, the devil went down to wherever Cobalt lives, and he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind, and he was looking to make a deal. Well, he looked to his left, and he saw a beard, and he said, well, that's my guy. He'll give me his soul, and I'll make him droll so he can get his streak gone high. Cobalt in the house with the rising sun. Devil made sure he got one runs. Polyphemus in the gold chest. Go, Cobalt, go. Don't forget about your soul. Okay, well, you know, that went on like way longer than it was supposed to go on. Even if you got that reference, it was probably just, you know, a bit exhaustive. And if you didn't get the reference, well, that's The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Charlie Daniels Band. I was going to say Charlie and the Sunshine Band, which is way wrong. What do we want to do, Hermit or Onsus? I guess with one bomb, we'll use the Onsus rune. And, you know, I haven't even talked about the fact that we got Cain's Other Eye. Cain's Other Eye is a piece of shit. It's a terrible item, in my opinion. Multiple times getting this item while streaming, I have asked people to defend Cain's Eye if they feel like it's a good item, and nobody has come out of the woodwork to say, hey man, Cain's Other Eye, nearsighted friend, whatever you want to call it, is great. The only thing I've ever heard is like, well, it's not much worse than Abel, necessarily. I'm going to try for the second secret room. I'm going to go on a little bit of a gamble. It was a terrible decision. I'm going to use our key, though, to open up this other golden chest back here. I'm hoping to pick up a spirit heart somehow, so that I can get into permanent Whore of Babylon state quickly and stay there. We got a penny for the key. I mean, it's not like that was really embarrassing. It's just the only thing I can really think that's good about Nearsighted Friend is the fact that it is a passive item. If that's the only compliment you can muster for an item, you know, you got a long way to go before that becomes particularly useful. How do I feel about Eve? Much to a lot of people's chagrin, I actually think Eve is kind of not really overrated, because I called Eve overrated once, and then a lot of people were like, yo, nobody really likes Eve. The number of people who like Eve are, you know, vastly outnumbered by the people who do not think Eve is a very good character. So I guess, you know, count me amongst the majority that thinks Eve is not that good. Definitely one of the easiest potentials to unlock great damage. You know, unlike Samson, you don't need to get an IV bag or like some way of perpetually taking red heart damage to up your damage. All you need to do is find yourself at a half heart interval. The problem is it's hard to balance that and also surviving at the same time. You really need to find yourself in a situation with like a lot of spirit hearts. So we're actually in a weird situation right now where we have super bandage. So I'm like, well, with super bandage, can't we like put ourselves in... Oh, I guess you only need to be at one heart. It doesn't even have to be a half heart. Right, as Eve. That's true. I want to shoot these just to see if we can pick up like enough money to get a blood bank on the next floor, because that would be a huge help for us. But super bandage is going to give us full HP anyway, I think, so I'm a little wary about it. Oh, I can tell exactly how we're going to get burned here. Used my bomb to get to the second secret room instead of the secret room. As a result, not going to get to that fifth scent that's going to unlock the blood bank and make it very easy for me to stay in the Whore of Babylon state. Yep. We'll try playing this just to get a better trinket then, if we're not going to get the, if we're not going to get an upgrade or anything anyway. You are dank inside, is what I thought that said at first. Long first floor. No arcade coming on the next floor. Could get a lucky blood bank. Can't even open that golden chest. Let's take our superb andage. And yeah, it did give us a full HP, so we're going to be hoping for a blood bank, but it's extremely unlikely. Apart from that, we actually are in a pretty... I always bite on that room. I take the bait, man. I go into the middle, which I think is going to be a safe place, and it is far from it. Both of those pots had spiders. Wonderful. We're in a pretty good position for the other path to get Whore of Babylon working, and that's... I don't like that. That's given away, like, all of your HP on Deals with the Devil. And we're, you know, pretty well set up to get a deal with the devil on this run. Might even be able to get enough money to buy something from the arcade here. If I'm lucky enough to have these bombs kind of explode in fortuitous areas. Well, we got Swallowed Penny, which is a start. It means if we ever do find a blood bank, we're going to get, you know, that much more money out of it. Which can be helpful for setting you up financially for the totality of the game. Good, good, good. Okay, so there is a Tinted Rock here. Really want this so that we have a very good chance of, again, getting that deal with the devil. Or maybe we won't even need it. We'll just get a small rock. No, this is fine. So we can't get in there yet. Maybe this will be the secret room, but also there's some pretty obvious locations to maybe find even more of an HP cushion should we need it. Bit of a rough play there, I'll admit, but we made it out. There's a really easy way. Like, I don't think everything that's shitty in Isaac needs to be buffed, but there's a really easy way to buff Nearsighted Friend. Just make it so it does damage like Peeper's Eye. It probably then does become, like, objectively a better item than Peeper's Eye. You can make it, like, slower or something. Just make it different in some way. And then it becomes an item that instead of being like, ugh, Nearsighted Friend, you go, Nearsighted Friend. It's okay. You know what we should have done on the last floor is instead of using either of our bombs to go to the secret room, we should have used the Hermit card, teleported into the shop, used the bomb to blow up the donation machine, and then probably had a, well, not probably, but had a chance to spawn an arcade on this floor. Now, let's trade away 2 hearts. Yes. Even though these are not the best items, Sacrificial Dagger is really good. But even though Sister Maggie's not, you know, the most clutch item in the game, we gotta go for it. Because it lets us go in the Whore of Babylon state. So it's almost a damage upgrade in and of itself. So we are going to go to our other room here. This is a huge get for us. I'm pretty excited. We can pick up a little bit of money there. We have a lot of things we could accomplish with our very few bombs. Although now we have more bombs. So I'm a little bit less concerned about it. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. I'm talking to him, not to me. I'm going to rush. That's just the way I tend to play the game. Larry J's next? No, Gemini. That's easy enough. He'll break, and then this poor gentleman right here is going to try to get close. Your ass will get smacked. My homie Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre have got my back. Never let me creep, because if I... No, never let me slip, because if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina on, you know I'm straight tripping. Took me a long time to figure out what a Nina is, until I went on Urban Dictionary, which is really, you know, probably like port of call #1 for rap lyrics I don't understand. A Nina is a 9mm pistol. Nina, get it? I sort of didn't and then did. Wheel of Fortune. I want to keep our... Every time, man. I want to keep our Hermit card. So I'm thinking we've... I don't know if we're going to do that. I'm thinking we pop down our Wheel of Fortune, like right here, and then blow it up. And it ended up being a fortune teller, which is fine. Gave us a pill out of it. That way we get something out of this anyway. Not counterfeit penny. Not sure if I'm happy about that or a little unhappy about that, but it's okay. Get into this for free. We get punching bag. Puberty's not really what I was looking for there. How do I feel about punching bag? It's okay. I think because we're at 9 cents, we do have to take the bait here and get up to 15 cents with 1 bomb. And then if we find a key on the next floor, we can make use of the shop right away. Or we could actually, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's Hermit card right now. Why wait, right? And we're not really going to ball out of control with Hive Mind, but we'll get it anyway. And we'll blow this up, and a good chance to get enough money to buy a key. Barely, but yeah. Hey, that's why we're putting money in the bank here, you know? That way we can go to the item room on the next floor. Good. We probably could have... We missed a chance to pick up more Spirit Hearts. So be it, basically. Curse of the Unknown. We have 1 Red Heart, 2 Spirit Hearts. Gonna be looking to pick up a spacebar item, maybe a Book of Revelations or Belial. A nail. A Satanic Bible. All these items kind of have a trend associated with them. Did you see him shit out that bone? Such bullshit. I hate those animations, man. Stay away from me. Yeah, Monkey Paw. I think we can make better use of Monkey Paw. But I use it so rarely that I've actually kind of forgotten what it does. I believe when you get down to a half red heart, that might have done 1 full heart of damage. When you get down to a half red heart, ooh, thank you. It gives you a black heart up to a certain amount. Like the fingers on the paw, I believe, curl in. Kate told me this. As you get more and more payouts from it. Then eventually it just doesn't work anymore. which is a really cool mechanic for a trinket to have. Now, what we really want to think about here, and we want to think about it very, you know, consciously. Maybe what we want to think about is not just shooting TNT barrels and walking into them as soon as we start a room. What we want to think about here is if an HP upgrade shows up, do we take it? There's so many positives and so many negatives associated with both sides. It's impossible to know 100% that you're in the right while you're doing it, but, you know, we raise our chances of being smart about it if we think about it, at least. Instead of just picking up items willy-nilly like. Consumable drops, not out of control yet. Luck upgrade pill might be a big coup. Right now, I'm just very happy that we're in the permanent Whore of Babylon state. If we'd managed to fuck that one up, we might find ourselves seriously behind the 8-ball. I can live with this. Alright, come on. More deals with the devil. More deals with the devil. The husk. It's actually pretty easy. I don't know. I go back and forth. What's easier, the husk or the hollow? You know what? I'm going to say the hollow, because the husk actually managed to hit us with one of those monstro tears there. What an asshole. Placenta, we can't take. As much as it pains me to say so. And our HP might be super low. I can't justify taking placenta because it leaves us, you know, not in control of our HP. So the only way, if we picked up placenta, the only way for us to be confident that we can stay in the Whore of Babylon state is to get rid of all of our red hearts. It doesn't make it a bad pickup. It's possible that placenta would be the only thing that would give me enough HP to survive until the next deal with the devil. Or it's possible that I'll actually end up in a position where I do want to give away all of my red hearts for deals. But if we're going to stay a little conservative here, this is the proper way to do that, I think, in my current estimation. I really do not feel comfortable bombing our way. Or sorry, not bombing our way, but going into the cursed room. I think it actually could kill us. Hey, that's pretty lucky. I feel like it's probably unlikely that we die, but definitely possible. And as much as I might like to get some of these mushrooms, I actually feel like I'll use one bomb right here, and that'll get us to 5 cents, so maybe we can get an arcade on the next floor. And our other bomb, maybe I will use on some mushrooms. I wanted to make sure that I could get to 5 cents easily, though, because the blood bank might end up making a big difference on this run because of its ability to put us permanently in the Whore of Babylon state. Anyway, admittedly, we could go to our curse room if we... No, don't, wait, we only have one red heart anyway. Admittedly, we could go to our curse room if we just bombed our way... Or, sorry, use the key to go into the shop, bought a spirit heart first. Okay, here's some pills. Tears up, lovely. Full health, fine. Tears up, lovely. Tears down, that's fine. We got 2 of tears ups anyway. And 48-hour energy. Unfortunately, doesn't do much for us, but, you know, we got 1 net tears upgrade there, and we know that there's a full health pill in our rotation, so let's head down. Don't get freaked out. Okay, so we were on our last HP. We're gonna actually go hard on this guy right here, in the hopes of getting a spirit heart. There we go. So, did we get lucky? Yeah, like, for real. Certainly could have found ourselves in a worse situation here. Don't really want to go to that cursed room just yet. If I had taken just a little bit more dumb damage on that last floor, we would have been probably completely fucked. Again, placenta might not be the worst pickup, but it also could ruin our damage for the entirety of the run in the interest of short-term survival. So I was a little wary about that. Let's just try to be smarter than we were on the last floor about not taking damage, especially damage against, you know, champion enemies. Not all damage is preventable, but a lot of it is. Monstro's Tooth. Bad item, but maybe, well, I've always assumed that it's a bad item. Maybe this is finally my opportunity to get, you know, basically forced to use it and then get acquainted with it and gain some new respect for it. Much like in a buddy cop film, how the, you know, doesn't play by the rules, roguish charm gentleman gets paired with the by-the-book 2 days from retirement guy, and they end up having, like, you know, some wacky hijinks, but eventually they realize that there's no one else they'd rather be paired with on the force. Am I the good cop in this situation or the bad cop in this situation, though? That's an interesting question. I don't know. Am I the Riggs or am I the Murtaugh? Am I the Danny Glover or am I the Mel Gibson? Yeah, we'll take left hand. Monkey's Paw, I don't know if you ever did anything for me, but regardless, thanks for being part of the team. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time, maybe. But left hand has been too good for too long for me. And the guppy chance is a real, it's a real thing. Left hand helps out on that one a lot. Finally getting some consumables here. Ooh, it's probably good. Yes, yes, shoot bombs. Don't shoot bombs at that guy, though. Shoot bombs at me. Shoot bombs at me! Either way, we're going to be able to go to our boss trap room. Shoot bombs at me. Alright, well, I'll just kill you and maybe you'll explode. Although I doubt it. Yes! Okay. We can still pick that up. It doesn't matter. Took us to a deal with the devil where we're going to fight Krampus. Well, I got lucky. Whiffed on that second shot. Let's drop Monstro's Tooth. It actually did a really nice amount of damage. Maybe I'm going to stop complaining about this. Now, you just give me... It doesn't matter what you give me. I'm going to take it now that I think about it. Yep. Sorry, Monstro's Tooth. Krampus's head does take a little bit of precedence over it. Two easy enemies. Oh, never mind. No matter what enemy we end up fighting here, I don't think I'm going to be salty that I ended up using Krampus's head to do extra damage to Mega Fatty. Mega Fatty is probably the tankiest boss relative to when you fight them in the game. I can't think of anything else that's even close, honestly. Sometimes Gertie, but Mega Fatty and Gertie exist on the same floor. So, oh! Almost a little dangerous there. Now, this is weird, because we have Punching Bag, but I don't think Mega Maw has any targeted attacks. Maybe that one's targeted. But it's targeted at, like, a quadrant, not at a specific individual. So, if I'm in the same quadrant, I'm not getting any bonuses here. Mom's Toenail. We've had our choice of trinkets this run. Not all of them have been amazing, and that is one of them. Stay away, please. Oh my god. What? Got very scared about that. Luckily, ended up not taking damage. I would love to pick up, like, some bombs here on this run. What did I pick up in the shop? I can't even remember now. I picked up an item in the shop for 15 cents, did I not? On the first floor? And I was like, yeah, this is a good decision. Or maybe I... No. No, I did. It's not good that I can't remember it because it must not have been that amazing. Maybe I just bought Spirit Heart and Key instead. I can't remember now. I guess it doesn't matter. We might as well try to get our Krampus's head recharged if we can, but there's a pretty good chance that we can't. Yes. Okay. We're just gonna go fight the boss then. It should be easier than Mega Fatty. If it's Mega Fatty, so be it. We know our deal with the devil is meaningless, so let's just hope for, like... Oh, low HP enemy. That's good. Let's just hope for a DPS upgrade, honestly. Like a Torn Photo, Screw, Toothpicks, Magic Mush. Oh, this is... I mean, it sucks that we took damage, but it's also perfect. You know, Sacrificial Dagger basically means if an enemy hits us once and Celtic Cross goes off, you know, it's bad news for them. I'll take it. I'll tell you why I'll take Stem Cells. It should be pretty obvious, but the reason I'm going to take Stem Cells is because we can still control where our HP is, but now we have more capacity for deals with the devil. So I'm going to go back to our blood bank, and we're going to get into some weird shit. We're going to end up playing the blood bank, getting down to a half heart interval. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Hopefully we get another one of these before we get tapped out. Well, we got back into our Whore Babylon state, and then my thinking is, oh, we got Celtic Cross again. We go to our shop, and, you know, we may have some more period of invincibility there, but by going to our shop, we'll be able to buy almost a Spirit Heart and another item. We're not quite at Spirit Heart plus another item yet, but we're pretty effing close. And I need to keep these Spirit Hearts to keep me alive. Instead, we're just going to fight Greed. Which is not that scary right now, but it does hold scary consequences for the next floor. Because we're not going to have very much HP when we go down. But our money is going to be balling out of control. It's weird. I don't consider this to be a bad run so far. This is Caves 2. Well, yeah, Catacombs 2. I guess we will just go. I'm not going to the curse room, that's for sure. So I guess we'll just go, and we'll just not take damage on the next floor. Thank God that's a half heart. We can take that without ruining Whore of Babylon. Or we can go gamble on the Blood Bank again, but maybe I don't want to get the Blood Bank because I would lose Whore of Babylon, which might cause me to take more damage in the end anyway. We really need the next deal with the devil to be damage that balls us out of control, or something like Satanic Bible. A utility item or a defensive item that is as good as an offensive item. Traditionally speaking. Oh, that's bad. Alright, so we're down to 1 red heart now. Which means we're possibly... Ooh, okay. We're down to 1 red heart, which means we're possibly blowing our deal with the devil chances, in addition to all the other junk. Probably should not have used that, but we do also carry regen now. Well, depending on how you want to think about it. We could respawn. It's well, it's not unlikely, it's 50%, but it's not reliable. But it could still happen. We don't want that yet, unfortunately. Best way to ensure your survivability with low HP is to just kill the enemies before they kill you. Hopefully we can get a Spirit Heart here. Double bombs. Satanic Bible. Okay. So we get Satanic Bible. We use it. We get this. We use it. We pick up the Bible. Lucky me. And then we roll with this. This is our new reality now. Sorry, Krampus' head. You were good while you were good. I appreciate it. To some extent, at least. And we still have a key left for our shop. What's going on here? Please. Normally, this room is like... It's not so bad. There's one more left. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. I think everybody got tripped up there. We're all a little guilty of that one. No bombs. Tears down. Probably not going to take that. Pop up. I double dogged area, and I made a terrible mistake. Hopefully that's only 1 half heart. Try to get Sacrificial Dagger in there to A, block the shot, and B, do damage. B, do. Isn't that like a social network in Nepal or something like that? I'm not even cracking a joke. I think that's... If that sounds like a joke, yo, you got to think about yourself a little bit. Obviously, that was only a half heart earlier. Now it's a full heart, because we'll see when we lose the full heart thanks to the Demon Heart principle. Coming this fall, starring Tom Hanks, based on a Dan Brown novel. Voice went up a little bit. I thought I was going to take damage there. That's okay. We're in a much, much better position now. I think that should be obvious. Definitely going shop and item room, because we have 2 keys. It's like the most obvious strategy of all time. But hopefully we can buy a Spirit Heart, an item, and a charge for Satanic Bible. So we're back up to, 1 red heart or half of a red heart. And, oh, thank you. Thank you, Sacrificial Dagger. Yeah, that'll help us out here. HP is keeping us a little safe. We should get a deal with the devil on this floor. It should be the most likely outcome. Hopefully it's not just red chests, but if they are red chests, hopefully they're guppy items. Or there will be hell to pay. Because we need to up our damage here kind of considerably. If we're going to be rolling on deliberately this much HP, we need some more ability to deal damage. Where did our... Oh, we went to the item room, right. Got a little Steven. There's options is great. Little late, but still pretty good. Pick this up. Pick this up. Pills have been okay. What's this pill? Do we know it? We don't know it. I think that keeps us at 1 heart, so we don't need that. And there won't be a blood bank unless we find one randomly, so that's okay. No, stop shooting your green bombs over there. Shoot your green bombs over here. Yeah! Oh, I didn't quite get it. I want this red chest. Free me! Free the red chest! Oh my fucking... Fine, I'll use my bomb. Don't worry about me rolling in bombs. Thanks a lot, my best friend. Yeah, just used a bomb to access some fucking spiders. Nice. Well, that's the name of the game. Alright. Adversary. I was gonna say could be worse, but I'm actually not convinced that that's actually true. That being said, we won't die. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. That's what I mean. When I say could be worse, what I basically mean is, dying sucks. And we're not gonna do that. Dead Bird, thank you for the very limited amount of support you've provided. It's very meaningful. It helps out. Yeah, that's not good dodging. Celtic Cross, go fuck yourself for not working at all on this fight. Very thankful for your support. Deal with the devil. Book of Sin and 2 black hearts. Well, we'll take the 2 black hearts. We can't take Book of Sin. And then we'll take our evil upgrade for more bombs. 1 more bomb, apparently. And basically the other black heart that we picked up. So we got 3 black hearts there, which is pretty solid, but... Man, oh man. There was no situation, I think, in which it was the right choice to take Book of Sin there. We already have a better spacebar item. It's already a book. We can permanently stay in the Whore of Babylon state fairly easily. Especially if we actually do spawn an arcade on the next floor, which is where we're going. Fuck the curse room. No, don't fuck the curse room. We got 3 black hearts. We have to check our curse room. Even, not only may it, you know, pay out with a guppy item, but it might just pay us back, you know? It might give us the HP that we need here. Or it might just be full of fucking spiders. But that takes us pretty close, well, like slightly closer to being able to use Satanic Bible anyway. Let's try this quickly. That shouldn't have worked, and I'm almost glad it didn't. That one disappoints me a little bit more. There go both of our bombs. There go both of our bombs. There go both of our bombs. It actually worked to begin with. All right, down to the next floor. Really hoping we get that mythical Depths 2 deal with the devil with like a really high damage item. But for now, we're still alive. It's a tough seed, to some extent. It's a seed you've definitely got to play deliberately. All right, come on. Celtic Cross. No. All right. I'll be back. I don't really want you to pay out with Blood Bag. I'd mostly just like an unlimited supply of money. If you pay out with Blood Bag, that would be okay, though. We'll find a way to make it work, probably. We'll try, anyway. No tinted rocks that I can see, which is fine because we have no bombs anyway. Only 1 key. And an equal chance that our item room and our shop could both be accessed by the secret room, but we have no bombs. What an interesting situation we find ourselves in. I'm going to go shop first because 20 cents is the magic number to buy an item and a key. I don't really care about being able to donate. Doesn't matter. Picked up another bomb. There is no key for sale. There's Sharp Plug, which might be worth picking up if we can get, like, the wafer or something. The fact that there's no key bums me out, man. I'm sure we'll find another one on this floor. I'm trying to remain, you know, confident about it. There's our boss room. We don't want to leave right away, though. I will be a little, oh, that sucked. A little brazen with our bomb and drop it here. Yes! Algiz rune. So good for later in the game. We could also, if we wanted to, pop this against, oh, Cricket's Body can be awesome as well. Really cool for synergies. But if we wanted to, we could pop the Algiz rune to play the Blood Bank, but I'm not really sure that I've thought that through. I don't think I really, and I mean this honestly, that was terrible. I don't think I really want, I thought everything was dead. I don't think I really want Blood Bag. I don't even know if I really want that, right there. Okay. There's Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows would allow me to get all the other books. Book of Shadows would also allow me to play the Blood Bank like crazy. But I don't know if I want to play the Blood Bank like crazy, because even if we get the Blood Bag, I'm not sure I want the Blood Bag. Bloody Penny also pretty much allows me to play the Blood Bank like crazy. I'm going to wait to take that back, just because I want the most chances possible to make left hand actually, you know, pay out with the red chest here. Fucking weird floor, man. Do we even need money if our shop sucks? I think we don't even want to play the Blood Bank, and that's going to sound like I'm being, like, lazy. But that's not it. I think we really just do not want Blood Bag. We don't need money. You know, what do we care about donating at this point? The bank is already over, like, 200 and something. And, we don't care about IV Bag, because we have a better item. We're not going to get rid of Satanic Bible to take IV Bag. That's just not going to happen. So, I sort of feel like all those items are semi-worthless. And I'm not going to take the Eternal Heart either, because with the Eternal Heart, I have no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get my HP back into the Whore of Babylon state. Now, I might regret it if we end up not being able to take a Deal with the Devil item as a result of it. But I don't think I'm going to regret it. I mean, If we get enough deals with the devil that I would regret it, I would probably get enough deals with the devil to feel pretty good about our ability to win the run anyway, I'm guessing. It's a bit of conjecture, but, you know, that's my hypothesis on it. Your mileage may vary. That's why we got the seed here, so that you guys can experience the runs for yourself. But I'm liking this run because it's one of the unusual ones. You know, this is one of the ones where it really feels like you have to think a little bit more to have a better chance of getting a win out of it. Cricket's body as a standalone item is not that impressive. But in conjunction with some other stuff, it can really help out. We're also probably going to be able to use our battery well here. Like, not our battery, but the charge that exists on our shop. We should be able to get some good stuff out of that. And by good stuff, I mean literally, you know, 1 black heart. We'll go to the curse room. We need to now. Tears up? Was it worth? Yeah, I could finish that sentence. Was it worth it? I think it was. Unfortunately, there's no way for us to get to that judgment because as far as I know, yeah, we don't have anything else to gamble on. Can we buy a bomb? We can buy a bomb. I will buy the bomb, play the judgment. We're gonna have... There's no point in buying the battery at this point. I'll buy the bomb and play the judgment. I's the buy that buys the bomb, and I'll play the judgment. He'll give me a breakfast up, and I will not take it. Actually, I probably will take it, and then we'll just gamble it away. We can reasonably be assured that... Oh, I should have put this up there, so we maybe found the second secret room, but we can be reasonably sure that we'd be able to gamble it away on the blood bank before it paid out. All we'd have to do is play it once. So yeah, it would work. As long as we don't pick up that red heart on the way out. And he might not even give me a HP upgrade. Yeah, he might give me coin purse, which could give me more tears. Tears up, tears down. Are you a wizard? Do we really want to take tears down? I don't think so. I guess we'll go fight the boss. It's a weird situation. Where's our Algiz rune? All the way up there? I hope that's it. It is. Okay, so we're not going to use this against Mom. We'll save it for later. I don't know what to say. I probably should have waited for Are You a Wizard to run out. I thought it would be out by the time we got in. But if I'm being totally honest, I guess I didn't think hard enough about it. So basically what we have going on right now is Horror Babylon and a ton of Tears upgrades. That's not that bad. It's not what I would consider, you know, traditionally enough for a winning run. But it's probably good enough that you could get lucky. Satanic Bible's helping. No question about that. That was very poor on my part, but we're going to get another charge anyway. No deal with the devil. Had to make like 6 looks to make sure about that one. And we're down to the womb and still alive and still in the permanent Horror Babylon state. We are probably at the point now where if we... oh, shit. Made it out. If we lose our Horror Babylon state by picking up a dumb item or consumable, I'll probably lose the run. Tears upgrade. Can't get to it, but it's a Tears upgrade. Yeah, I would be surprised to not lose the run if I lost Horror Babylon. So we're going to pay very close attention. I would like to go to our curse rooms because the Guppy Dream exists. Yeah. Perhaps not... Oh, that's awesome. Perhaps not as likely as I might like, but it exists. There is a Tinted Rock here. That's probably where we'll direct our bomb as opposed to getting another Tears upgrade, because we probably just don't need another Tears upgrade right now. It wouldn't hurt, you know, if we could get it. I'm just saying. Health down. Honestly, not that big of a deal, because we were not intending on using that anyway, but it might fuck us over in the sense that we can't get another deal with the devil item out of it. You know, if we get a 2-hard deal with the devil and a 1-hard deal with the devil in the same room, we can't take both anymore. We can only take one. But it's unlikely to make that, you know, enormous a difference in our run. I mean, you can see, based on the damage I'm doing here, the speed at which I'm killing Loki, relative to the speed at which I kill Loki on runs where I'm like, oh, we're balling out of control. We're not there yet. we're not super far off. And, you know, one amazing synergy that works with Cricket's body can maybe pull this around. There's no reason not to take that now. Like, there's no risk that we go too high on our HP, so we might as well, you know, max out at 1 heart. You never know if that might make a difference between 1 hit and not 1 hit. Not good damage on my part, but hey, there's a Satanic Bible ready to go. What a team player. Remember, if you get a bomb, there is a tinted rock back there. I would welcome 1 spirit heart, I would welcome 2 spirit hearts, I would welcome small rock, I would welcome bomb and key. Pretty much the only thing I wouldn't welcome is a golden chest, which I would have no means with which to open, and even if I did, probably wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Big fan of this room. Love it. Yeah, huge. Oh, sign me up for more of the newsletter where these dickbags show up. Multiple enemies that take multiple cracks to die. Big fan. Whoa, okay. That's why I love these guys, because they're always so predictable. The Cricket's body, like, bounces don't do that much damage, but it looks baller as hell, so I'll accept it. How in all of that uproar did you not at least get hit? Maybe you got hit, you didn't get killed, though. All that for a fucking troll bomb. Alright. Up here we go. Punching bag is probably like, you know, I talk about unsung heroes sometime. I'll be like, Death's Touch is the ultimate unsung hero here. You know, the joke being that, how can it be unsung? It's like the defining tier effect. This is like a real time to call out an unsung hero. I think that punching bag is probably saving me from a lot more damage than I'm even noticing. So I can't sing it because I'm not even cognizant of the fact that it's happening. But are you invisible? Yes. I believe that Death's Touch is helping me out here. A lot, and a lot more than I'm giving it credit for. So let's move back to where that tinted rock was. The pressure is on this run. So I'm hoping to play a little bit better than my norm, perhaps. Play a little bit less like my norm, and a little bit more like my Marge Gunderson. Am I right? Oh, I think I might be right. Satanic Bible's back. Getting some HP back here. The real problem with getting rid of Whore of Babylon, if it somehow happened to us, like if we just picked up a... It would be really interesting, like if Magic Mushroom shows up, do we pick it up? I don't know. If there's a deal with the devil after, like immediately after, yeah, but... If not, I mean, this is the interesting part about being Eve, I guess. The problem is, this is what I was gonna start with, but then I started theory crafting stuff in my old noggin hole here. If we get out of Whore of Babylon state, it's gonna be borderline impossible to get back in. If we get 1 HP and we have more than 5 cents when we leave this floor, there's a somewhat decent chance that we end up getting a blood bank on the next floor in the form of an arcade. And of course, there's always like a certain latent chance that that'll just happen naturally anyway. It's not very likely, but it can happen. I don't know. There's our boss room. I don't really want to explore the rest. I think I just want to fight the boss. It's going to be double Loki, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the game giving us a little bit of a gift. You know, this should be a relatively easy boss fight. Especially if they choose to stay, like, completely clustered together. And, of course, now they break up, but that's okay. One is dead. Now we just got a half Loki to deal with. Don't give me that bullshit. Spawn a bomb fly. Something that helps me. Helps you help me. We did get a deal with the devil. We can totally justify taking the screw. And, yeah, again, we can only take 1 of these, but that's totally okay, because we're going to get Death's Touch. I almost walked into the nail by accident. Okay. It's still a little bit premature to call this a 1 run, but we'll be heading down. And out of all the quote-unquote 1 runs, we've worked, like, the hardest for this one. Great synergy with Cricket's body as well. We took the Polaroid, so that's not very useful for us, but still. Certainly, I think this ups our chances of winning a great deal. And I can take my foot off the gas a little bit, relax a little bit more. You know, take some time to think about what's going on. We got good damage now. And we, you're still alive, huh? We have an Algiz rune as well. I want to see if maybe there was a fortune teller. Demon Judgment's very interesting value proposition here. I want to get this judgment to pay out. If it's HP, we just won't take it. Or we actually could take it and be just fine. We'd lose permanent Polaroid invincibility, though, which we don't want to do. We'll blow up. I'd like to blow up just the Key Beggar. Wow. Paid out with a little bit more money than I would have thought. What do you think? Alga's rune on this Demon Judgment? I would expect a payout here. And I don't expect it to be necessarily great, but I would expect something. Whipworm? Nah, it's not going to replace left hand for us. I mean, it would if we picked it up, but I'm not going to do it, is what I mean. We got Empress. So we traded Algiz for Empress. And we got a damage upgrade out of it as well. So I'm not going to take that because I think the permanent Polaroid invincibility with Sacrificial Dagger is really useful. Even though we do have Celtic Cross. So I think that was the right play there. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with that. I'll call it. I think this is a one run. Now I'm willing to call it now. Did that one damage upgrade make that much difference? In my confidence? Yeah, it kind of did. The screw helped out as well. And, of course, Death's Touch was the big one. This is looking great now. Kind of making my brain feel weird, which is normally a good thing when I'm the one firing the shots here. So I think this should be a win, and that'll be our second biggest streak ever, while also still preserving zaniness. There were people who said it couldn't be done. That should be pretty good. I mean, we have Hive Mind. It's easy to forget, but we picked up a Hive Mind. That's the item that we bought with our 15 cents. I thought for sure that Hive Mind... I remember, I can put myself back in the state that I was thinking then. I remember being like, this is totally going to pay out one day. Even if we don't become Guppy, we're going to get like Guppy's head or something like that. It'll totally work out one day. That was the first time I've noticed, which should probably tell you about, you know, how useful Hive Mind has been. AKA not very much. But, how am I going to complain? We're in such a substantial... Excuse me? Such a substantially better position than we were even like 2 floors ago. Still a throwable run, no question about that. My best friend is helping me out so much, or Punching Bag is helping me out so much here, blocking those bullet heli shots. Much appreciated. Up to the next floor. Oh, this is nice. Why did you... Oh, he was a champion. I was like, why is he exploding before he actually shot his bomb that exploded? I was worried that maybe we had shielded tears or something there that was not working out the way I would like. I'm happy with the speed at which we're killing enemies like Widow. Next step will be to hopefully get happy with the speed at which we're killing enemies like, you know, Mega Ma Adversary Cage. Which I believe is Nicolas Cage's firstborn son's name. That's a bit of a callback joke. Or not even a callback, but like a bit of a referential joke. Because I believe his son is actually named Kal-El. Not Kyle. Kal-El, which is the Kryptonian form of Kyle. Tough damage there. Just a really stupid way to lose some of our precious demon hearts there. 7 cents, relatively meaningless. 3 keys, extremely meaningful. We need that 4th one. Oh, I'm a little fast. That's my bad. We need that 4th key, and we just got it. Alright. That's a big help. Maybe a better tarot card here, like an Emperor or something like that. Is it just another Empress? No, it's a Devil card. I don't think it matters which one of these we have. Functionally. Like, they do have different mechanics, but functionally, I don't think it matters. Okay, I mean, that was a fantastic red chest series there. We ended up picking up 4 Spirit Hearts. It makes me feel a ton better about our survival, and in a way, we lucked out. I am going to drop the left hand. I'm going to try to remember to. You know what? We can probably do it right now. We can probably say there's pretty much 0 chance that we're going to get 2 more Guppy items out of the rest of the floor. Let's just leave. You might be saying, you know, it's the right decision to use the Empress or the Devil on one of these rooms, and you would be totally in the right in that situation for sure. Can't believe I didn't get hit there. That's a big surprise. Can't believe that this guy's still alive somehow. And that's going to sort out any money problems we might have had. Did we go to our curse room? There's a chance that it's actually adjacent to our secret room. Let's check that out. I think it's worth it. I think we can afford to. I think we might get an equal payout back or greater. We could get a guppy item. Nope. Terrible decision. If you're watching along with me, waiting for me to see what the result is in that room before you go in yourself, first off, you're a cheater. I hope you're proud of yourself. Secondly, don't do it. It sucks. Or maybe do it. See what it does for you. I know it's seeded. I wanted to trick the dirty dogs into taking some damage of their own. 6 keys. Almost getting into Yara rune territory. Just trying to implant some ideas into the game. Trying to incept it a little bit. Tinted rock. Cricket's body is keeping us, you know, in the money there, so I was happy about that. Yeah. No. We don't need it, mostly. And that's going to be our boss fight. Now, I imagine I'm probably going to take some damage against Isaac because it's going to be very difficult to tell what's going on. Like, his animation for shooting in this section is already relatively hard to see. And his bullets can kind of disappear before you, or like they look like they're popping out of thin air when they hit you. But if we can just get him down into his next state before taking damage, then we probably have a pretty good chance to go the rest of the fight without taking damage. Wonderful. Doing alright. Could be better. Hopefully we pick up some damage or tier effect synergies. Oh, I really thought if we pushed him hard enough, we'd be able to kill him. There we go. He was only like 1 or 2 shots away. Alright, down to the next floor, feeling very, very good about our chances here. First chest, money equals power. Good. Pyro. Good. Technology 2. I think I might have to say no to that. And if you call me out for being, hey, Northern Lion hates doing zany runs. I take Technology 2 all the time. It's like one of the things I catch the most flack over is taking Technology 2. I don't want to take it because of the damage lowering. We're all about damage here. Money equals power is going to, it gave us like plus 1 point something damage right off the bat. Tough Love, even though our luck stat I don't think is amazing, is going to give us some extra damage. Pyro is going to give us the ability to use bombs for attacking if we want to. What does Technology 2 do for us? Gives us unlimited range, which we basically already have. That is not the right place to stand. Gives us unlimited range, lowers our damage, doesn't synergize with our other tier effects. It doesn't take away like our full ability to do what we were doing with Death's Touch here, but it also doesn't help. So I'm going to ignore that. I don't think it really matters who we kill last here. You might want to go for, I'm so used to having no reason to kill Greed last. And then I was like, you know what? Money equals power would give us probably a pretty good reason to kill Greed last here. It didn't dawn on me in time, unfortunately. More keys. We'll pick those up as they are necessary. For now, not necessary. That's why you focus Death down. Normally, you know, focus down whatever your most hated horseman is. But even if you love Death, focus him down right away. Because the scythes that he shoots out are the most annoying attack out of all of the horseman attacks, without a doubt. Except for Conquest, but you don't fight Conquest on the chest, I think. Now that I try to recall, I don't think I've ever fought him on the chest. This is a 1-run, by the way, so I'm extremely happy with my form as of late and hoping to continue to keep it up here. If we could get back to 25 while also re-rolling runs, that would be fun. And I want to prove to myself that, you know, absurd Northern Lion style can still work as well as Northern Lion quote-unquote pro strats, as long as you're doing your best. You know, as long as you're focusing, you know, keeping a good head on your shoulders, knees and toes. Damage is out of control here. I actually almost feel like a little bad for Blue Baby. But this fight is already over. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.